this path. And that's the word faithfulness. Faithfulness has to trump effectiveness. And I don't mean anything high and mighty about that. Remember, I'm the guy that God kicked out of seminary. By faithfulness, I mean, am I being faithful to my own gifts? Am I being faithful to the needs I see around me, within my reach? And am I being faithful to those points at which my gifts might intersect those needs in some life-giving way? You know, at age 75, I think about my mortality more than I did when I was 35 or 45. And one of the things that's very, very clear to me is that when I'm drawing my last breath, I will not be asking, did I sell enough books? Did I get enough good enough reviews? What do the numbers look like? You know, did I meet the quarterly norms or whatever you call them? I'm not good on business models. I'm going to be asking, did I show up in this world as fully myself as I knew how? Given my limitations, given my fallibilities, cutting myself a lot of slack for my failure to do so, did I use my limited lifetime to show up fully as I knew how with what I've got? That's what I call faithfulness. And I think it's a matter of framing what we're doing, as well as those particular practices, like walking in the woods, like silence, like reading poetry, that can bring us back to those points that you might call true north.
So I really think I'd like to just open this up now and see what's on your mind and what you might want to discuss with these two. If you have a question, you can raise your hand and someone will come to you. I'm going to do my radio thing. I'm Krista Tippett, and this is On Being. Today, in a cross-generational conversation with thinkers and writers Parker Palmer and Courtney Martin. We're at the 2014 Pop Tech Conference in Camden, Maine, with the theme of rebellion. So, do we have anyone? Here, up here.
Hi. Just going back to the discussion that we started a little bit around discomfort and, you know, what does that really mean for us? For me, you know, discomfort is when I learn the most about myself and people around me, and it feels like, you know, society itself is always trying to, you know, stop that feeling of discomfort and just get your perspective on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's Piaget, right? The educational philosopher who says there's a sort of perfect amount of discomfort for learning. So your experience is really proven out. I think about one moment when I was most uncomfortable was actually when I got my first book deal. I was 25 and I had this total Cinderella story where